This episode has been brought to you by CompleteNutra.com, whole family nutrition.
So what are a few, maybe inspirational mentors or books that maybe, I guess they don't have to be about dancing, just like some of in general, some of your favorite either mentors or books or things to learn about?
Let's see. I mean, I looked up to a lot of because I grew up in San Francisco, training at the San Francisco Ballet School. So I looked up to a lot of
Wow, that's a huge school, right?
Yeah, it's huge. It's massive.
How cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was great. And I got to see, since the company is attached to the school, I, was early on exposed to one of the best companies, in the world. So wow. I was watching, principal dancers at the very top level. And there are a few of those principals I really looked up to. And, I don't know if names will ring a bell for anybody, but like Sarah Van Patten had this very, very ethereal, very enticing quality to her dancing. Like she always used her eyes so much when she danced. So that was one thing that I always try to do. I always try and be really expressive with my eyes and just use my focus for things. And it kind of creates this magic sometimes if it's done right, if it's,
Oh yeah, I could see
and,
that.
Yeah, and another dancer, Maria Kachakova, this little Russian girl, she just had this amazing work ethic. She trained at the Bolshoi, and she would always work at the studios late. And I was a total bunhead growing up, so I would, spend extra hours in the studio as well. And one day she saw me, and she just she was like, do you want to train together? I can, we can do variations. I can help you. And I was about 17, and she was, principal dancer in the company and was willing to work with me just because she liked doing it. Didn't even ask for money. It was pretty awesome.
Wow.
So there, a couple of those people really, really inspired me.
Yeah, you had a couple pretty awesome moments and that you were able to fully learn from.
Yeah. And I mean, I had one ballet teacher, Miss Pascal Leroy. And she was just this beautiful, regal woman from France. And she was really strict, but a total sweetheart at the same time. She was so strict in the studio, but she was the nicest person outside the studio. And I remember I got a really bad knee injury when I was, looking for jobs. Actually, I was 17, and it was the crucial year for me to be getting my jobs. And I wasn't sure if I could do it because I was injured. And she just really took the time to help me and to
wow,
help me mentally a lot and help me get back and get strong. So
the mental game's the one you get to work on when you get injured.
Yeah, that is really difficult because it's your wings are taken away. You're just you feel powerless, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're ever going to get better or, get to the same level. And it takes a lot of discipline to get back from a bad injury. So, and patience is necessary for that.
Have you had a couple, how many injuries have you had while dancing?
I've actually, knock on wood, but I've been pretty healthy throughout my whole career.
Awesome.
When I was 17, I had a pretty bad knee injury, but it was nothing had happened. I hadn't fallen or had any impact. I think my body was just growing, and my knees are, I have long limbs and long legs, and my kneecaps were very long, and they just weren't sitting in the grooves right. And so I had to build the muscles around my kneecaps to hold my kneecaps in place, basically. Wow. So I did learn a lot about about my body and my structure and muscles and tendons through that.
Thank you for joining us for the Healthy and Family Show. Visit our website at healthyandfamily.com. That's healthyandfamily.com to see what all the other doctors, experts, and real moms have to say about keeping your whole family healthy. This episode has been brought to you by CompleteNutro.com, Whole Family Nutrition, and aired on the Goldstone Network. People, Planet, Future.